the percentage right now of those individuals who are members of a visible minority is 11.5%. But the goal that you've set out, the target that you've set out, is 10.6%. So that's actually an 8% drop. So your goal is actually to reduce the number of visible minorities within your executive. Why?
Thank you, Ms. Arder, Rachel. Well, I'm glad to be speaking about this. Let me say two things briefly. First, about the data. As you would have seen, we are proud and pleased to be able to provide further disaggregated data. I spoke earlier, as you might have heard, about
I'm not asking about disaggregated data. I'm asking why your goal is actually to decrease the number of individuals who are of visible minority.
So first the numbers, and then second the targets and the achievements. So the numbers, as you also said, matter, because if we want to make further progress, we need to know what's the current situation. So these numbers, the 7 sets of disaggregated data that I mentioned earlier.
So sorry, why are you wanting to decrease the percentage of individuals who are within your executive who are also a member of a visible minority?
So as I'm trying to say, the numbers matter very much.
I don't actually need to be mansplained to. I understand the data. I have the chart in front of me. I actually just need you to answer the question.
And second, the targets. And we're very pleased that.
But yet you continue to mansplain? Why?
Well, and then the targets, and we are very pleased that you and I can see that sometimes we even exceed those targets. So exceeding targets is in most cases a good thing, and we are going to continue.
Totally, I agree with that. I think exceeding the targets is a good thing. It is a good thing, which is why I'm confused. I'm actually baffled as to why this is something that your department has done year over year. So this isn't just a one-off. It's in this departmental plan, but it was actually in the last departmental plan as well, where your goal was actually to decrease the percentage of people who are a visible minority and who are a part of your executive team. So this isn't just a one-off. This isn't just a glitch.
I think you're right, Rachel.
Shouldn't you want to get better? If you're committed to diversity, shouldn't you be setting your targets above where you're at rather than setting your targets below where you're currently at?
The key word here is right. I think you're right to ask for clarity, and I would therefore turn to probably Tolga, who was going to explain perhaps in some more details what exactly the departmental plan says.
Sure, Minister, if I may, because maybe he can explain both of these things at the same time. In your departmental plan, you've actually outlined the same type of priority for women. So again, the current rate is 51.1%, but your target for this coming year is 48%. So you're actually aiming for a 6% drop in the number of women that are employed within your department. So that doesn't speak of diversity if you're looking to get rid of those who are of minority, part of a visible minority group, and women.
So are you hoping for clarity and less confusion? If so, I can turn to Tolga. Tolga will be pleased to clarify and make these things less confusing for you.
I'm wondering, Minister, why you're not setting your targets higher rather than lower than where things are currently at.
Would you like an answer?
I was hoping you as the minister might be able to provide direction. I believe it's your department.
So would you like an answer?
I'm waiting.
Okay, Tolga.
Yes, thank you, Minister.
So the minister doesn't know.
No, it's the number that Chair, the number that appears as the benchmark in the departmental plan is indeed that of benchmark. It's a floor. It's not necessarily a ceiling.
But this is prescribed just it, though. Why would your floor be less than where you're at right now?
Point of order, Mr.